Alright, we are recording. And I don't think we're gonna get Crowfather to say anything different than he has been saying for a bit now.
This is the tale thus far. The king's need was exceeded by anger.
Same as
Those
before.
who would help were destroyed. But from their deaths, a new power, drawn from sin, and an army that would live once more.
Yeah, so like I said, I cleared that room off camera because that's just nuts. How many really, really tough enemies there were. Alright, okay. And there. Oh, yeah.
No time to waste.
In which case, then, I'm not going to bother talking about the news just yet. But there definitely is some stuff to talk about. There. Oh, crap. That's not good. Shit. Come on. There we go. You really don't need the full thing repeated, you know? It is nice, the games that will be like, yeah, we know. We're not gonna bother doing that to you. Sadly, this is not one of those games. Come on! I'm sorry, it's just, I am holding the button for you to go to a certain direction, and you're like, nah. That one thing where it decided, no, you meant to climb up. It's like, no, I didn't. I in no way wanted to climb up there. And it's one of those, you can't lock, you have to be responsive, and it sucks the whole, oh yeah, we're just gonna lock your character into certain animations, and you can't do anything about it. It's like, this isn't fun. Okay, so let me just look at the list I got here. The Ryzen 3 stuff, AM4 support, that being gone question. I do want to talk about the Ranger, Cougar Ranger gaming sofa, Dirt 5, GuestJim 3, and also the Chorus thing. So, Ryzen 3, AMD's released two 4-core Ryzen 3 level Zen 2 based processors. And saw some reviews. They look to be, for what they are, actually pretty good. Personally, I'd like to wait and see what the APUs will be like. But for $100 and $120 or $130, they're looking alright. What have I got here? I guess that they are giving me some health per hit. Oh, perfect. Wow. I actually killed one day quickly. Of course, it might spawn in another. Oh, can't save, so there's something else going on there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have another fight here. I did see one thing where it was talking about how basically the, so it's the 3100, Ryzen 3 3100 and 3300X. I don't remember if it is also a 3100X or not. I think I saw one person saying that, but I just don't remember if that is accurate. They have different topology. Holy crap! That was one hit that almost killed me there. You know what? Son of a bitch. But one thing you want to look out for with them, like the 3300X is better because of its. I'm gonna have to fight the other thing again. That I hate that because there's no reason for that. I mean, come on. Especially now when you're throwing these. I think those are called juggernauts. Something of that similar design was named a juggernaut in a previous game. In like Darksiders II. I hate that attack. That is a horrible, horrible attack. You know, go ahead, kill me. The whole, because like, I'm trying to dodge, but I hit the click at the wrong time. So it's like, oh, now he hurls off the weapon and it locks you in place, so you can just be bad. It is such a stupid design. It really is. Don't ever make an attack like this. Seriously. It's no fun. Because it's too easy to accidentally trigger, and then you're just screwed. You're just screwed. You're just gonna be hit by attacks for about a second. A solid second. And that's a lot! That's a long time! Anyway, as I was trying to say about the Ryzen 3 stuff, boy, I get distracted with this. Basically, the 3300X is better because of the topology. So the way the Zen 2 chips are designed, there's, you know, the I/O die and there's the compute dies. On the compute dies, there are two 4-core CCXs, compute core complexes. Alright? Now here's where it gets important with this. The 3300X, it's basically a full CCX that you have there. Whereas the 3100, being still 4-core 8-thread, is actually 2 cores from two CCXs. Now, this is not as good because it means that you actually have a greater latency because you need to go between the CCXs whenever you need to have an operation that would cross between cores 0 and 1 and cores 2 and 3, basically. Which is not ideal. It's not ideal. Now, for plenty of things, it's not going to matter. Like there would definitely be plenty of tasks where that kind of the performance hit there won't even be noticed. But for a lot, no, it will be noticed. It's also kind of funny, though. So, these are like $100 CPUs. Being tested against the 7700K, which is what, 3 years ago, the best processor, the best gaming processor, the best Intel consumer-facing processor. Now these are matching. But something else that has been revealed with this is it looks like it was part of the slide deck, the press deck that went out with the processors, is that it's the support going forward for motherboard chipsets. Not to support support chipsets, but the support on the currently available chipsets for the different, such bullshit. We don't need two of these guys. I'm sorry, they're not that well designed. These guys really aren't, because they are AoE enemies, and you got two of them in a small space. Who would do this? Why would you do this? This doesn't make sense. Especially because I don't remember encountering these guys before. In this game, I don't remember. True, only playing once a week. It's possible I did. It may have just been 4 weeks ago, and I don't remember. But still, I don't like this design of heavy, very much AoE enemies in very small space, which is just a huge advantage for the enemy. It's that is all that exists as, is an advantage for the enemy. And it's like the enemies have enough advantages in this game. Alright, the whole they can attack through a teleport dash, you can get locked in an animation, that means you cannot move and can just be freely attacked as much as they want to attack you. I actually bumped the button, but I don't care to heal there. It is also just kind of funny when you think about the certain things in game design, where it's like, why is it that I have so much less health than these enemies? And this is true for a lot of games. Why is that the player has so much less health? Because arguably, you could say, no. It would make sense that there is no enemy that can have more health than the player, because the player has to face like a dozen enemies. So the player, he or she, is still at a disadvantage. It's just not a one-on-one disadvantage. It's a one against everything disadvantage. Anyway, so the situation with Abomination. That's what that is. The situation with the chipset stuff looks to be,
this is no place for
not exactly being covered correctly by everything, including by AMD. So, yes, the chart did show that going forward, Zen 3 based, so that's presumably the Ryzen 4000 CPUs, not the GPUs, because those are going to be the Zen 2 based things. Like, we're already seeing those, they're just for laptop currently, that they're not in desktop form yet. But the chart is showing that going forward, those will be requiring the 500 series chipset, whether that's B550 or X570. However, this statement is being made concerning the BIOS support. It is not a statement for just general, will this be supported? What I mean is, it will basically be on the motherboard manufacturers. So I got the MSI B450 mortar in the test system. And of course that's going to go up. That motherboard, holy crap, I'm not gonna survive this very well. Gun is not gonna help. Now that motherboard, MSI could decide, you know what, Ryzen 4000 CPUs come out, we're still going to support it. We're going to release a BIOS update that will allow it to support the stuff. That, from my understanding, from what I'm seeing, that will be completely possible. What is not guaranteed, well, it's just not a guarantee, and not by AMD, so... Now, it's also, I feel like pointing out, what I have, it's less likely to be true. The B450 mortar or Tomahawk Max, however, That is much more likely, because that's the variant with the bigger BIOS memory chip on there, so because that's what part of the issue is that trying to support Ryzen 1000, 2000, 3000, and then 4000 CPUs and APUs all in the same BIOS, that takes a lot of data. And it's also funny seeing some people complain that, oh, well, that's not true. It's like, well, you're making assumptions that aren't necessarily true. But it's basically that with those, I think the 32 meg chips, memory chips in there, that, yeah, we may see the maxes supported, but AMD can't say that, can't say certain things that, oh yeah, there will be support. MSI wouldn't be able to say such things. They won't know yet. Asus, Gigabyte, and so forth. They can't guarantee it right now, is my interpretation of it. So, yeah, it's not these boards aren't going to support. It's we can't say they're going to support it until basically we're ready to support it. And nothing wrong with that. And let's also face it, we knew this time would be coming. I mean, it's been good. It's been great being able to use motherboards years old in brand new CPUs. But we knew that would end eventually. So it isn't worth complaining. But some people, though, it's funny how people are trying to say that, oh, well, it's such a lie that you need more than 16 meg. Because look, the Asus BIOS, when you break that open, it's only 11 meg of data. The other bits of it that fill out to 16 meg is empty. It's like, okay. Or people talking about how the BIOSes for the X570 boards are those chips are only 16 meg. It's like, okay, yeah. Here's the thing though, the X570 actually doesn't support Ryzen 1000. As I recall, none of them do. They dropped, well, at least officially from AMD, they dropped support for it there. It's like, I guess a company could decide to have added support for it themselves, but no, it's only 2000 and 3000, so it may not, those X570s with the 16 meg, that might be all they need. But B450, you'd have, I think I actually could update to a BIOS on the mortar that would actually include the 3000 CPUs, but it would, the UI would be changed because of because not having enough space for 1000, 2000, and 3000. Now, it would be interesting if we got sort of a modular BIOS design eventually, where you could basically say, hey, just, I only want these CPU support, I don't need them all supported. That would be interesting and potentially helpful, because then I could say, yeah, I don't need 1000 support, I would need 2000 and maybe 3000 if I ever upgrade that. But it is also true for me that okay, I didn't really realize I could have fallen down here. And part of the reason why I wanted that board, aside from its size, is that it's also the VRM that MSI used on the B450s were generally pretty good, and the mortar's one of the better ones. So it's like, yeah, I should be able to drop the 3950X in there with a BIOS update first. And be able to enjoy two machines with 16 cores, 32 threads. I may not be able to overclock a 3950X in that board, but it still would be doable. But yeah, so it's... My read on the situation is basically we're not in a things aren't going to be supported zone yet. It's we just don't know, so it's sort of priming that, yeah, you may not see BIOS updates to bring 4000, well, Zen 3 based. And that is one thing. It is stated Zen 3 in that slide if you look. And Nantech, I know, put up all the slides. Or at least development slides. So you can look there in their review of the CPUs. It does say Zen 3 based. So it doesn't say Ryzen 4000, it says that. So it's like, yeah, the APUs should still be fine then, because those will be Zen 2. Alright, what's the other thing? Oh yeah, the Cougar Ranger gaming sofa, which I was sent that press release, asked to put up. Okay. I understand gaming chairs. I really do, especially since the chair I am in and have been in for years. It's not the most comfortable at this point. But you know, it's still serviceable, so I don't need to get rid of it or anything or replace it yet. But I can understand certain aspects of having a more comfortable chair and one with certain gaming design to it. But me personally, a gaming sofa wouldn't quite work for me. In part because that desk system, yeah, I need to be able to turn about 90 degrees from my desktop in order to use it. That gaming sofa doesn't turn, it looks like. It looks like it's basically just a normal piece of furniture. I need to get a drink of water, so that's why I'm pausing here. I mean, it does look comfortable, it's just, to me, it's like, I couldn't use this. Alright, this looks like I need to hit, I need to do the soul separation thing. Because we got paths on both sides. Now that also being said though, that yeah, like that specific thing wouldn't really help me. Wouldn't be what I need. They do make other gaming chairs that, like for me personally, I would look at those for what I want. Whoop, why did you do that? Oh, I know why. But it still is, that's annoying. Wait, it didn't open it back up? Okay, now... Oh! Oh, there? So I actually did this wrong. Okay, good. So let me show you, well, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I just get pulled to that. Alright. Rid of that. There. You could see something behind that switch, so you could know. Plus, it's on the map. Right. How do I get down? Oh, there's stairs right here. But yeah, that sofa though, it looks comfortable. It does look comfortable. I couldn't use it though. I'd probably look at more like the Titan because I'm 6'4". I'm not heavy, but I am 6'4". So I need a larger chair. Ooh, goody! Those were possessed. All right. I do that. I don't think I need to do the soul separation because I already got what's in there. Oh, there. Let's look at this. Right, that's what I just picked up. That's what I'm... Wait. So okay, I guess this is what I picked up. think I'm gonna be stuck. The fire damage doesn't look like I can put shock damage on it because it's not lit up there. Oh, it already has fire damage on it. That's why. Yeah. Oh wait, no, you already have. I mean, it's kind of looking like I can just sack anything. I don't necessarily gonna get anything specific. I already have. I know, this is so interesting. Being critical chance more valuable. I actually want to hang on to that. And I already forgot what it was I said. Oh yeah, I want to hang on to the... Well, I don't want the health on kill. Health on crit, that's what I want to be able to have in the future. So. That would decrease. Here's why would I want to do that? Strength I can pop. I don't really like losing the health on execute, but I'll do it there. That's a lot of strength. Yeah. Okay. Why not? Alright. Oh yeah, I also have noted here, okay, it looks like we're in a puzzle, so that's handy. Dirt 5, which I think I had seen something that Codemasters was working on something that would be likely in the Dirt series, so I think just rumor, and then I saw that, so I guess maybe that was it. This, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I can't do anything with this. So all I can do is fall down. Because I'm gonna need to be able to turn this, but... Oh, wait, here we go. There we go. Now we got some. But yeah, so Dirt 5 is looking like that could be interesting. I enjoyed Dirt 4. I actually enjoyed it more than Dirt Valley 2. To have to see how it goes. But yeah, so I am looking forward to it, and I'm not looking forward to this fight though, because I oh no, I have. How did I get 3? I thought I guess it was a different time that I died that I only had Oop, I accidentally hit Alt and Tab. And it crashed. Damn it. I shouldn't be put that far back. I'll probably just be in that room I was just in. Crap. Because I was locking on with Alt and then also hitting Tab. Because I wanted to pull the thing up because I was trying to lock on. But it crashing is it on it, and me hitting Alt Tab is me forgetting that. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, the Dirt 5 stuff is interesting. Like some of the new stuff that's coming with, like, we're gonna have Nolan North and Troy Baker doing voice work for a Dirt.
Those who would help
Dirt. It's the in-game Dirt podcast,
from their deaths,
and there's gonna be other talent as well, including people from the racing world.
And an army that would
it's
live
like,
once more.
I mean, I guess if you can get them, but it's gonna be kind of funny. In a way, like, I would not expect them to be the ones helping to teach me to play. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I expect those two to be, like, the voice of death. I mean, it's much more that than talking to me about dirt racing. But, hey, we'll see. And I usually have good luck with getting keys, so... Also admit this, I would be more looking forward to Dirt 5 than I am to F1 2020. Hey, I enjoy the F1 games. Don't ever think I haven't enjoyed playing those. I really have. They are fun. But Dirt 4, hopefully Dirt 5, is more the kind of racing game I enjoy. So yeah, I bet that's all I mean by when I'm saying I'm looking more forward to it. I don't remember what's next on the list. I do remember that the GuestJim 3 news is on there, so mention that. So GuestJim 3 got 2 things announced. One is its update 4, and the other is the Worlds in Crisis expansion. And I do kind of wish I could say that, yeah, please send me a key, but I don't know if I'd be able to put it to use. It sounds interesting. I right now couldn't say that, yeah, I'll be using it. I'll be able to do a review of it or something. I got other things going on that'll keep me busy. I mean, I got the key for the last expansion, and I don't even know if I've launched the game since then. Because I've been busy with other things. I still have the game installed. Because I enjoyed Darksiders 3 since I first played it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I have the time to play it for the even larger requirement of a time to review. It's like there's a big difference between playing a game because you enjoy it and playing a game because you're reviewing it. Especially for me, because I will... Like when I was working on the Ghost Recon Breakpoint review, which I should actually ask about that going live. It's like for all that time, the only game I played outside of that was this, and it was only for these videos. So, yeah. And that was weeks. I'm gonna die here. There's just nothing I can do about it. And by the way, I'm sorry, I don't like this design. This is a just general thing. I do not like this design of, hey, here's a new enemy, it's a big one, and you have to fight it. Okay, you beat it. Congratulations, here's 2 more. I don't, why? Who does this? Seriously, who does this kind of game design? It doesn't make sense to me. It's like, hey, good job, you beat it, here's more. It's like, can I have a break? Can I have some time to get better gear? Can I have some time to do stuff to level up? No, you just get it straight away. And I've never liked that. And you see it in other games too. It's almost like it was just a hopefully short-lived trend in game design where it's like, oh yeah, you know beat this thing. That means you're ready to fight a small army of it, right? It's like, no, it doesn't. Especially it's bad game design because if it requires any kind of special strategy, you do kind of need that here because of how it can do that and defend itself. So the idea then that you're going to maybe have to hobble your way through your first fight. Oh yeah, here's 2 more. It's like, no, because I haven't. Maybe I figured out the strategy when I beat it, but I may have been not doing it in the beginning. So I'm not ready. It's like I took more hits than I should be for being able to face more. It's like it's a, hey, you just beat this thing you were at full health and now you're fewer on health pots and you're weaker. Here's 2 more, because you know what to do. It's like, no, I don't. It shouldn't be that way. It really is a lousy way to design a game. It's also bullshit, the whole, oh, you can be locked out from your abilities. And for stupid reasons, too. Like, notice when they do the shield thing and you hit, it's like, now you're stunned. It's like, oh, I'm in slow motion resetting my stance. It's like, no? That's not realistic. But I got one more thing noted here in the news, and then I'm gonna hopefully smash through these idiots. That's the chorus game that... I don't know if I hit the word count target I wanted that item, but I wanted to write that up. I wanted it to have its own thing, and not just wait for today's, because remember, I record these on Fridays, today's coverage of the multiple pieces of gaming news. Yeah, it's like right now, there is no reason he should be still stunned. There really isn't. That is a joke. really thinking, what would it... Is there a game like that? Like I was talking about earlier, where, no, you legitimately have as much health as any enemy you will ever face. It's purely a question of how many enemies are coming at. That would be very different, I think, because it's like, there is not an intrinsic advantage to your enemies anymore. It would probably play so weird though, because of the whole, hey, guess what? You can actually tank things like the things you're trying to kill. And that should be it. Yeah, so the chorus game, it was that. I'm pretty sure that was a Deep Silver announcement. So I'm not entirely sure how to characterize the game. It looks like an action, space-based, crap. What is it called? The dogfight kind of game. But it also looks like they make it. The trailers seem to emphasize the space combat, but it looked like there is also there's also some on foot action where you will be walking around as Nara, who was a warrior for this cult called the Circle, but for the space battles you will be piloting Forsaken, which is the her sentient ship, her sentient fighter craft, and together you will be, well, trying to redeem yourselves for what you did while being the warriors for this circle, for this cult. There we go. Now I want to go back in case there's anything else over there. Doesn't look like it. Want to do that. I want to get some help. Some help. Yeah. It looks like that game could be interesting. It also... I am unsure of how dark it will be. If that makes sense.
This is no place for all.
It says that it is going to be a dark game, dark galaxy that's set in. It's like, okay, but I'm just a little unsure from the trailer, because the trailer was definitely dark, but it's like, how much of this is like the trailer is being made to look dark, and how much is it the game will actually be dark? And also, getting dark right is not always easy. It's like, so legitimately, we'll have to see on that, I feel. Has all the potential for it, definitely. That is
Over here.
very, very certain.
Fresh merchandise.
Seriously. I can't, he doesn't have any to say. So I have to go somewhere else. I think I can without it actually because I'm not in a dungeon, it's not going to reset the waypoint, because it's the dungeon waypoint. The thing with Chorus that is... Did I mention it's a 2021 release? At least that's the target. It will have ray tracing support, and will be coming to the next generation of consoles. But here's where it's interesting. It will... at least one thing for you. Don't I? Yeah.
A fair price.
Oh, that's right. Hang on. I forgot. I should have given that to him while I was there. I can give him the Book of the Dead. So it, of course, will be coming to... I'm laughing because like, I keep jumping around. Multitasking is not always that great. Of course, will be coming to Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. Pretty sure both were listed. I know Series X was because it will be one of the smart delivery things, meaning... As will Dirt 5, by the way. Meaning that you get it on Xbox One and you will automatically get the Xbox Series X optimized version for free if you upgrade to the Series X. It will be using ray tracing, ray traced reflections specifically. Now, it also said though, and I don't think I was misreading how it was presented.
A bargain.
Huh. Okay. I wanted to make sure it said where to take it. There. Let's head back. But it said it would be using the ray traced reflections and that it would run at 4K 60. Which, that's impressive. Because we're talking about a console, which also means then we're talking about an APU. And we already have some of the specifications for the APU. I didn't actually want to fall down here, did I? Ah, well. I screwed up. I'm gonna have... I'll go back up. But the idea of being able to handle ray tracing at 4K 60 in an APU, that's really impressive, because it's like I'm pretty sure there's no game that the RTX 2080 Ti, the current most powerful GPU you can get, that'll do ray tracing. Well, accelerated, the fixed function accelerated ray tracing. That will be able to do that at that level of performance. Oh, son of a bitch. I should have stayed down there because that's how I get up there. Alright. Get safe here. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to... Because I just don't remember. Have we had a game previously that the game stated, not just like Microsoft stating, but the game stated ray tracing at 4K 60? I don't remember. It's possible that we have, and I just don't remember. But still is, that should be a this bodes well kind of thing for what we can expect from the RDNA 2 GPUs. The discrete ones that would be able to draw more power and could also be cooled a lot better than the APU in any of the consoles, either console. So, yeah. I don't know. I will be stopping soon. I'm out of the stuff to talk about without getting into the stuff I wrote up in the item, but it's also, I've got some things to do. Oh man, I still have some more data to collect, but I need to do some writing first. Hey, I've been making updates to the data processing scripts. Okay. Okay, let's collect those. Oh, I can't use them yet. Huh? I mean, they're not that impressive. They're lower defense. They're better arcane, but that's not really much. And I don't think that we have set bonuses. You know, just because you have it all equipped, that means that they become more powerful. I just, well, yeah. Is it over here? No, it is up above. Okay. But yeah, so definitely I'm looking forward to, well, let's just keep moving forward. Okay, here we go. This is the, well, no, that might just be the, no, this was it. Okay. This is not just the way back. This is the way to get this. Oh, I also just remember I saw a rumor. Supposedly Ampere could offer 4 times the ray tracing performance you see with Turing. It's like, well, I don't know about 4 times, but I mean, yeah, it's gonna be more performance. Who would think that wouldn't be the case? I mean, I've been saying for a while the whole, yeah, we're gonna have 2nd gen RT cores. They're gonna be better. It's gonna be a little bit of juggling here, but it's doable. It's not actually gonna be even that much. I have no choice, I need to do this. I'm not sure what game it is that has me trained to press and hold to grab stuff, but that's what's messing with me. Where was I? Also saw somewhere somebody speculating that the whole, will we basically see the RTX 20 series become irrelevant? That their context was, if Turing is going to be this powerful, if Ampere is going to be this powerful at ray tracing, then does that mean that there was no that Ampere will make Turing pointless? Alright, so I'm... Oh, duh. Leave this on top of it. Yeah, that could end up happening, that the current Turing stuff will become pointless. And it might be sooner than people would like, at least for ray tracing. The rasterization performance is still solid on them, so it's not like you have to worry about that too. Okay, I have the... Oh, that's right, yeah. I remember that there was something. Just didn't remember when exactly where it would be like this. And I want to say you end up doing this more than once as well. There. This would seem a good time to stop, but I don't know if I'm about to be in a fight or something that I can't stop. It's like having solved this puzzle, though. Okay, no, it sounded like we're just good. Good. There, and good. So, yeah. Should be seeing you next week then. Right now I'm not thinking of a reason that wouldn't happen. Should have some interesting stuff coming up soon, I hope. I got the performance analyses that I don't remember if I've named every game I'm working on. But I should have those actually done over the weekend. That is my hope. That is my target. I got another project, hopefully coming up soon, sometime this month. Actually, 2 projects coming up sometime this month. And one of them I did talk about before, the Saints Row Remastered. Isn't that... When is it coming? Here, let me actually look. I'm pretty sure that's coming up later this month. I don't think that's a June release, is it? If I hit the 8. Huh. Don't see this there. One checking its release date. May 22nd is what I'm seeing. I just want to make... Oh, okay, that's why it's coming to the Epic Games Store. I was looking in Steam. I would assume it will come to Steam eventually. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Yeah, May 22nd. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised then if because I did put in a request for a key, and my plan for that is to do the Let's Play Plus recording in that, and then do a performance analysis. So I've done 3, and then in like 2 weeks, here's another one. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. At least it'll be quicker. I'm not gonna be juggling so many games. Like 3 games at one time is a bit much. 1 game is just gonna seem like a waste because it's like, oh, I could do multiple GPUs in one day. So anytime that I'm not swapping, it'll seem like I'm going slow. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop. But yeah, so this should prove still a fun and busy month for me. But I don't think there's anything coming up that'll mean I won't be here next week to continue in Darksiders II Deathinitive Edition. And it also just occurred to me, I have no idea what game I want to go to after this. I'll think of one, though. I certainly have enough. I most definitely have enough. Ooh, that could work. I'd go crazy, probably, because I don't know how well it would be for stopping. I should just shut up and leave. See you next time.